Do you have a lot of family recipes or even your own recipes that you would like to put in one place neatly organized? You can do so now in a more modern way, let's say, in a digital recipe book. I have created one, so let's take a look at how it works. We will go through how to import the recipe book, also how to import stickers and how to work with them, and how to work with the recipe book itself. So let's start. Open your GoodNotes and you will see this little icon here with a plus symbol. Tap on it with your stylus. I'm using my Mac computer, but it works the same on an iPad. Click on import and then you have to locate your file. It will most likely be in your downloads folder. I have it in a different folder. It doesn't matter. So you select the file that you want to import. It will take a few seconds. That's okay, that's normal. And it will be imported. Once it's imported, it will automatically open on the first page. So now I have the recipe book uploaded, and we will upload stickers as well. I'll show you another way to upload files into GoodNotes. Open your Finder, locate the file. It will be a GoodNotes file. Then right click or tap and hold with your stylus and select Open with GoodNotes. Now you will be asked to import it as a new document, which is what I want to do. I'll click on that. And my stickers are imported. Let's see how to work with the recipe book itself. You have 6 different colors for the cover page. Go ahead and select the one you want. I'll show you how to do it. You will delete the rest. And if you don't have the sidebar, like I don't, click on this little icon in the upper left corner and choose Show Sidebar, because this way you can then right click or tap and hold on the cover that you want to remove. I don't like this green one, for example, so I'll move it to trash, which is fine. Move to trash, and then you keep on deleting the ones that you don't want. Once you're left with the one you want to use, you leave it at that, and we'll start working in the recipe book. Scroll all the way down to the index page. All the way down, I mean, if you're left with one cover only, it's one page down. So the index page contains hyperlinks to every part of the recipe book. You can click on anything basically here and it will take you to the page. Just quick side note, if you're working in GoodNotes, in the upper right corner you'll see this pencil symbol. If you toggle that off, or on rather, you will start editing the document. If you want to browse the document, make sure it's in a circle, sort of. You also have this little menu, these tabs right here on the right side, and they will take you to the category or the section of the recipe book where you want to go. Okay, let's start with our first recipe. So I'll make sure that I'm in editing mode and I'll simply start writing. Let's say my first recipe will be poached eggs. All these lines here, they contain boxes or slots that are clickable. They are hyperlinked even if you have written on them, so you can easily jump to the recipe. Let's go to the page with my first recipe, poached eggs. I'll go to editing mode again and I'll start with the name of the recipe. And you fill out the rest, like prep time, 5 minutes. Fill out your ingredients and your directions, and also you give it a rating, 1 to 5 stars, or difficulty level 1 to 5 levels. You can also insert an image into your recipe. Let's see how you will do it. You'll click on this image icon right here, and once again you will see this little box and you want to insert from, and you will insert from, let's say, I will select this picture right here. It will insert the picture, you move it around, resize it to put it where you want it, and here you go. You can also decorate this recipe book with beautiful hand-drawn elements and stickers, and you can further organize your recipes. I'll show you how to do it. So let's go to our stickers. We have the stickers uploaded, so I'll open them. And I want to make sure that I'm browsing the document. And here I want to select, let's say this is a vegetarian recipe, so I want to select this tag. I'll go to editing mode, select this lasso tool, and as long as the lasso is touching the sticker, somehow it will select it. Click in the middle, copy, and paste it into the recipe book. Resize, put in here, and I can also select a different tag. Let's say it will be my comfort food. Right click, copy, switch back to recipe book, right click, paste, resize, put wherever you want it, and here you go. So now not only do I have my recipe categorized in as breakfast, I can also further categorize it as vegetarian and comfort food. I know the picture doesn't really fit, but for this example, it will do. Other parts of this recipe book that are included, you have a meal planner. You can start planning your meals for the week. You fill out the week and you fill out the meals for each day and for each dish. You also have a grocery list on the side, so you can start writing your grocery list. And you also have inventory pages, pantry, fridge, freezer, seasonings, and baking items. So you can do your fridge inventory, for example, right here. Quantity, expiry date, and notes for every item that you write down. What you will also see in this cookbook is these little symbols right here. They are on every page because you have notes. Let me zoom out. The recipe continued, as I named it, layout you will use for recipes that are really long. Let's say I have a really long recipe. Creating some dinner recipe. It is too long. I'm writing the directions and I hit the bottom of the page. I want to continue, so I will turn on the sidebar because I find it easier to work with that. It's page 144. It's right here in the left corner. And I'll go to my notes. I will select the recipe continue page. I will right click or tap and hold, duplicate the page. And now it will appear right after the original one. So it's right below that on the sidebar. I want to drag it now to where I need it. For this, I will probably select the page grid view, and it will give me all the pages that are in the recipe book. I have created, you will see it here. This is the original page. This is the one that I copied. I can now take it and drag it where I want it to be. So I want it to be after the page 144. So I will find my page and drop it here. Close this view and let's see how it looks. I have my original page with the recipe. I'm writing the directions and I'm writing the ingredients. And I just keep on doing so on the next page that I just copied and pasted there. You can also beautifully decorate this recipe book with the hand-drawn elements. Let's go to our stickers again and scroll down to see what would look nice on this page. I have to make sure I'm in editing mode again. I can select this one, for example. I'll click on copy, right click or tap and hold with your stylus and place it somewhere where I think it will look nice. And you can keep on decorating and make it look beautiful, make it look personalized the way you want it. You also have custom pages with this recipe book. You can go ahead and click on any of these boxes or rectangles right here, but I want to name them something first, so I'll make sure I'm in editing mode. And I'll name the first one, let's say, Family Treasure. Again, the link will remain clickable after you have written on it, so let's test it. Here we go, we're on my first notes page, and I'll name it the same, Family Treasure. And now I can copy and paste any note-taking layout from my notes the same way we did before. Two more things that you will receive with this recipe book is the list of common terms that are used in cooking and their explanation, and of course, if you need to convert any units, you can refer to this chart right here. In the end, you can end up with a beautifully decorated page and a beautifully written recipe like this one. It's a beautiful recipe book. If you look closely, you will see the details, the texture, fabric texture detail on the cover. There's a lot you can pass on in your family, including the family recipes and traditions, and this can be a part of it. Link will be down below in the video description. I hope this helped. Have a great day.